Hi guys, Matt from Finatics here. We've got another order to unbox for you this week. Got a bigger order than last week. Last week was a good restock. This week I went just a little bit nuts. Let's see what we can find. First part of this order is going to be corys. These are panda corys. Nice looking guys. In fact, kind of hyphened on them. Very nice looking little fish. Love my panda corys. Love corys in general. Alright, next up we have homicide cichlids. These are the African butterflies. They are an African cichlid, but they are a small dwarf cichlid from Africa. They get about 3 inches. Nice little Julie pattern on them. When they get a little bigger, they're similar to like an APISTO if they were, yeah, APISTOs in Africa. Next thing up is neon tetras. Nice looking large. Well, there's a couple of those that don't look so nice. We'll have these all ready in quarantine. Large neon tetras still on the tetra special. We're still doing buy 4 more, get 25% off. Next is some swordtails. Had somebody asking me for some calico swordtails. And here we go. We got some calico swordtails for you. It's like a nice mixture of males and females. I got a lot of feeder guppies this week. Somebody ordered an extra 100 from me. There's 100 of them. I got 3 bags just like it. If you order feeders from me in bulk, we'll give you a special deal. We'll go 25% off if you pre-order for me on a quantity of 100. Somebody else was asking me for black skirts. So in came some black skirts. Realized we were actually out. We have white skirts also, and we do have the glow tetras as well. Next up is, oh my goodness, they're tiny. These are Polypterus or Pleptris DELHAZI, the dinosaur biker eel, or BICHIR they'll call them. All kinds of those. These are the DELHAZIs, which are kind of a cool, they call them the saddle biker. Next thing is, these are ODESSA barbs. Nice looking fish actually. Just a bit spendy on this group, but it looks like a lot of really nice colored up males in there. Good looking fish. This is female guppies. Been completely lumping female guppies recently. So I went ahead and ordered in a big batch of assorted female guppies. It looks like they're doing pretty good. We'll quarantine those hard. It's hard to get those in good shape. Different kind of guppy altogether. These are green metallics. They just sounded really cool, so I went ahead and gave them a try. I ordered a dozen. Looks like I got about half that, so hopefully they're in good shape on that. Maybe they were just real popular this week. Here is more female guppies. A lot of reds in this group, but there's a good variety of different colors, and they look good. Sometimes you order those assorted guppies and they don't come in so good. This is shrimp. Big bag of red crystal shrimp. Been selling a lot of red crystal shrimp. We actually had them berry up for us. We didn't quite get babies, but the last batch I sold out were berried up. So our shrimp project is really doing well. That's it for box 1. We got another little box for you. The second box here ought to be a bunch of feeders. I know I'm expecting a couple things. I had a special order for ghost shrimp this week, along with the feeder guppies from the last batch. Also, a whole bunch of blackworms. Blackworm demand has been up and we've had good luck getting them. And these guys, these are these extra large Amazon swords I've been bringing in for you. Selling out every week. Super, super nice Amazon swords. If you miss them, check me again in a week or so because we've been getting them just about every week. Nice size. Looks like I only got 4. Ooh, they're going to be a tight supply this week. You order a dozen, they send me 4. What can you do? Next thing up is worms. Nice big bag of worms. Pretty good. A little bit juicy, but we'll have them cleaned up and looking good by tonight. 2 more bags of worms and ghost shrimp. Here is 1 bag of ghost shrimp. Good. I think I brought in 100 for me and 50 for somebody who wanted to get the, we do a 50% discount on ghost shrimp, so it's $7 a piece or 50 cents a piece if you order them ahead of time. And that's it for this week's order for feeders. We got a bunch of boxes coming in tomorrow. Hi guys, Matt from Finatics here. We got the other half of this week's order in. We got 6 boxes, a little bit bigger boxes than the last one, I think. Quite a big fish to go to. go through, trying out a new place to video from and a new place for the mic, so hopefully you can hear me. Let's start with the very first thing out of the box is PLATYs. I ordered in a bunch of PLATYs this week. Figured don't have any, we should have some, so here we go. These are blue coral PLATYs. They kind of look like they got a little bit of pink on them right now, but they should blow up a bit. Kind of that silvery blue. Next thing is African cichlids. These are red top HONGIs. Somebody was asking me for those, and we had sold out, so now I have some. I got a couple different Africans this week, actually. Speaking of which, here we have SOCOLIFIs. The regulars, not the snow whites. I think there's snow whites in there also. The COLIFI, of course, are a nice add to your Malawian tank. And we got corys. These are CORY trilineatus. Can't ever run out of these guys. Super popular, neat CORY. You'll call them CORY julii, but they're not julii. Corys are trilineatus. Very similar looking corys. Just trilineatus are actually easier to keep. Here's a tricolor platy. Out of a pretty platy there. Looks kind of like a swordtail, except for without a sword. That's because they're actually the same fish, scientifically speaking. And here's some variatus, which variant therein of platies. Really cool looking variatus. I like those. Usually they have a little bit longer fins. Last thing in this first box of the second part of this week's order is APISTO MCMASTERI, super red. Super cool APISTO, bright red colors. Love those guys. Love having APISTOs in stock. And that's it for this box number 3. Alrighty, here we go with box number 2. I think we got a surprise in this box. 2 of this order, 4 altogether. That's going to be the day I'm going to be confused all day long. Let's see if I make any fish mistakes. First thing I'm going to pull out of here is a couple of bettas. Oh my gosh. Those are insane. It says FD. I'll have to look up what they coded that. Freaking dynamically, monstrously cool, I'll go with. Got another dozen bettas on this shipment. Here's 2 of them. We repackaged some of them because they were a little bit short on water. I'll do those at maybe when we're done with this box, I'll pull those over here so you can see them. Next thing out of this box is African cichlids. These are the crab roll, or the bumblebee cichlids. Those are the ones, males turn good and dark. Super cool Malawian. Let's see, Kayet Danios. I haven't had these in a long time. Kayet Danios are one of the prettier Danios. Have a nice little pattern to them. And there's a different. I'm blanking on what the common name for those guys is. Sorry, guys. Barlowellas. I like Barlowellas. They're the twig cats. These are just your regular guys. Nice size to some of these guys. They'll get up to 10 or 11 inches. Pretty long, but not a very big fish. Great little algae eater. Here's those snow white COLIFIs I said we are going to have. Kind of small. Nice bright pink eyes. Nice little Malawian cichlid for you. Let's see. Yellow phantom. Sold out of these guys again, so we got some more. I like these guys. I also call them the 4-eyed phantom. Really pretty little color. Almost looks like they could be related to a Priscilla tetra. Let's see, these are more platies. These are gold leopard platies. Kind of pretty. Oh my gosh. We've been missing out. We have not stocked platies to speak of in the last ever. We've always been really limited on what we can do for libraries. But I decided to pick some up this week, so there you go. L52s, I got some of those last week, and I liked them so much I got some more. I like L52s. They're the butterfly plecos. They're the ones that I like to call them chameleons because they can change colors so quick you can watch them shift kind of like a cuttlefish. I'm gonna duck under here and grab up my bettas. Just follow me over here. Let's see. This one says it's a half moon galaxy koi. Oh wow, that's a nice looking fish. Still got a couple from last week's left, but we doubled up because they were so nice. Half moon Nemo. Nemo's, of course, the ones with the orange. Can I see them? I know, I want to look too. I'll give you guys a look. He's got a nice reddish orange to him. Really pretty fish. Next one is, it says copper candy PLAKAT. That's really different than the one we got last week. It's got the candy spots on it, but the nice coppery silver body. This one says FD, so I got a couple different FDs. What does that stand for anyway?
I can't remember.
Beautiful, beautiful. Freaking delectable. There we go. This is gold. Did we do this one? No, this is a different one. Gold candy plakat. And Half Moon Nemo. Did I do these? Or did I get a couple of them? No, they gave me a couple of the Nemos. There we are. It's got the nice orange in him too. Half Moon Nemo as opposed to the plakat. That's pretty cool. This is Half Moon Nemo also. I thought they were doing groups on those. And this is candy plakat. Copper candy. Wow, that's a neat looking fish. Very different than the other one. And I can't read what that says. Koi Half Moon something. Galaxy. That's what it says. You can just see his face. But, man, that's a neat looking fish. Nice, nice colors on those guys. And then the last one in this group, Galaxy Koi Half Moon. Got less variety, but the ones they sent us were really bright and amazing. So really nice group of bettas again this week. Super excited to have the opportunity to show you those. That's it for this fourth box with box number 5. Got the numbering system down now. It's been a year now, so I should have this down. We've been doing these videos for a full year. Another Apistogramma? No, this is Aspidora. A polka radiatus, or a 6-radiated Aspidoras. I was super excited to see these on the list because I love Aspidoras, which are kind of like a medium-sized dwarf corgi-ish kind of fish, but they also had them at a really good price. And they had about half of what we usually see Aspidoras for. This is Neolampologus. Say this 6 times fast. Neolampologus cauda maculatus. Red top. Nice little shell-dwelling neolamp. Those are cool. Some other shell dwellers. I don't know if we'll get them. They said they were limited. Pettas. This is one I haven't had before. Again, leaning on my salesman, said, hey, what do you got that you really liked I want to try out? Had room for another APISTO this week. I said, hook me up, and that's what they sent. And see how they color up in the tank? A nice looking little fish. Black angels are always a hit. We've got a nice batch of black angels. Some a little bit stripy, still very nice for the price that we get those guys at. And Craycock's rainbow, that's our neon dwarf rainbow. I absolutely adore these fish. First time I saw these when I was a much younger man, they were so expensive and they only ship males. And I was like, I gotta have those. And I can get them pretty cheap. Quest pencilfish. These are the brown-tailed pencils. Looks like somebody didn't make the trip, but for the most part, the batch looks really good. Got a pretty good stock on pencilfish right now. If you're looking for pencils, and they are part of that tetras special. Got to mention that on the last tetras. We're still doing tetras, 25% off, 4 more. Here's your common autos. Nice batch of these guys. We got a good stock of good-looking autos right now. Great for your planted tank. And that's it for box number, we said 5, right? Here's box number 6. We're over halfway. Alright, in this box we're going to have fish. First fish to come out of this fish box is not fish. That's just ironic. These are orange rabbit snails. Looks like they're more of the yellow guys rather than the bright orange, which is okay because actually those are the guys that are less damaging to your plants. Still nice looking snails. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. I had suspicioned when I ordered from that source that they would be the regular guys, which again I'm just fine with. Here we got more mono shrimp. Sold out of these guys again this weekend, even though I doubled up my order. And you just keep selling the mono shrimp, and you just keep buying them, and they're great for your planted tank, and all is good. Congo tetras. A little unimpressive on the size of these, but they'll grow up pretty fast. These are all males. Congo tetras. I absolutely love these guys when they get about 3 inches. They're super impressive. These guys are about 1 1/4, maybe 1.5 inches. Next is Juliachromis ornatus, really nice striped Juliachromis, which of course is Lake Tanganyika. What do I call it? Julie. Of course, how many different things Julie. But super cool elongated fish. I like them. Multifasciatus, I did get them. These are also Tanganyikans, but they're the shell dwellers. Somebody asked me if I could get them a group. I don't know how many they shipped. Doesn't say on here how many it was, but we got some anyway. I like to have at least a dozen of those laying around because you usually want to get them in groups of 6 or more so that you can get pairs and watch them breed in the shells. It's cool. These are rummy nose tetra. Another one of those things we just keep selling out of. You gotta love your rummy nose tetra. Of course, they just look silver with a little stripy tail right now, but as soon as they settle in, they'll give a bright rummy nose. That's the name. Next up is pygmy hatchets. I love me some hatchets. Any kind of hatchets. These are actually pretty big for pygmies. They're probably just about full size. Some of your hatchets can get pretty good size, but the pygmies are, with their little mouths, are actually very well suited to a nano tank. Let's see. Xenobathyptilus kikisi, if you want to say that 6 times fast. I got 2 of these. One of them is a special order. We figured I might as well get what they had for stock. I see one of them in there though. Oh, there's the other one. These are a cool little guy. They remind me of a goat fish in the saltwater world, but they're a little African cichlid, a Tanganyikan. Super cool sand dweller. And that's it for this one. Alright, box number 7. We're on the home stretch, guys. Just a couple more to go. So I can get these edited and out to you in a reasonable time. You'll be able to enjoy them. First thing up is more corys. Big surprise. I have a lot of corys on an order. These are sturby corys. Absolutely love my sturby corys. A warm water cory, so they like 80 plus degrees. They'll do well in the discus tank even. Got the nice orange fins on them and the speckles. Super cool. One of my favorite corys. Next is a little wormy, squirmy coolie loaches. We got 4 different types of coolie loaches in stock right now. These are your standard banded coolies. Just great little community fish. Love to get a big group of them. These are pygmy corys. Gotta have more corys. You guys with the most corys wins, right? These are the pygmies. They only get about 1 inch. They school up with the tetras sometimes. Super duper cool little nano fish. Next thing is more corys. Oh, these are cool. These are Adolfo's corys or Adolphi, depending on who you want to listen to. Adolphi corys with a nice black stripe on the back. Really cool fish. Been able to get tank bred Adolphis pretty regular the last few years. Really neat cory. A little spendier, but not as spendy as they used to be. Reticulated hillstream loaches weren't available last week or the week before, so I doubled up the order this week. And we'll double them up again next week if you guys want to buy me out again. We've been going through those guys like butter. Super cool, easy to keep fish. They don't like warm water though. They want to be under 80 degrees. This was kind of a spec buy. These are Beryllius species, which means they don't know what the heck they are. I like Beryllius in general. They're the hill trouts. They start like in Pakistan, and versions of them work all the way up almost to Korea. Who knows what these guys are? I'll see what they color up. Talk about a little bit of an elongated jaw. They don't look like baker eye, which is your most common one. Look like they might be one of the more diminutive guys. Came in relatively inexpensive. Really neat nether fish. I really like those fish. Of course, I like all the fish. Oh my gosh, more corys. So friends, these are Zygotes cory or Zagots, or however you want to pronounce that. He's got kind of a pink gray body with a black stripe on the top. Nice, robust looking cory. I really like these guys too. Had them a few different times. Usually come in nice and big. Really nice cory. That's it for this little box. All right, last box. Here we go. It's a golden earring song. Last car to pass. Here we go. Last box jump pack. Am I dating myself? I am probably. Let's see. First thing out of the box is a fire eel. Nice big one. Not a bad sized one anyway. A little more expensive than the itty bitty babies we've gotten recently in the past, but not a terrible price on that guy. Super cool. Remember, fire eels get 3 feet. They're pretty easy going for a 3-foot fish that can weigh, I don't know, 10 pounds. Probably not quite that much. But make sure you got a big tank before you get one. Priscilla tetras. I mentioned those earlier. I've had a hard time getting those recently, and I don't even really know why. Great little estuary tetra. They handle a little bit of fluctuation in the tank a lot better than most fish, just because of where they, not estuaries, but river confluences. Good fish to cycle your tank with, actually. These are a rainbow. These are Pseudomagil luminatus, which is the pygmy core or pygmy rainbow, bright orange. These are pretty tiny, so you can just see a little bit of red in the vents. Similar shape to like a Gertrude's, but they got the nice red and orange to them, a little bit of blue stripe too. Really pretty fish. This is aquarium favorites. That's a CPD or celestial pearl Daniel. Nice fat bellies on these guys. Look real good. Been paying a little extra on these guys, but I've got my price for you guys down. Nice looking fish for the price. Absolutely one of the most popular nano fish in the market. Another Pseudomagil. This is IVANSTOF'S rainbow. This is batch like number 3 I've been able to get. Here's a rainbow that are really hard to find usually, but they've been available this last couple months. So I've been taking advantage, and so have you. We've sold out of them three times now. Oh, cool. Another fish I hadn't had before. Looks like someone didn't make the trip, unfortunately. Dot dash leperinus. Leperinus in general can be kind of a picky fish. You usually get up to 8, 10, even 12 inches on some of them. You'll know the black belts, that's a leperinus. But that said, cool pattern on these guys. Looks like they're going to take a little bit of work, but if I can get those cleaned up, that's a really neat find. Something that is not typically available in the hobby. So one of those really cool ones. Here's a whole bag of bettas. That's female bettas, assorted. A lot of reds in there, but we've got some yellows. Not spectacular colors, but nice fat bellies. There's a purple fin one. Nice females. If you're looking for a sorority or just a one-off female, it came in really inexpensive. Norman's lampi killies. Some of these are a special order. Had a fellow wanted some more of these guys. We've been stocking them recently, but we ran out. Norman's lampi is a big, kind of a bluish tinged lampi. That's why they call them a lampi. Nice nano fish. And not aggressive like most killies. These are something completely different. Well, not completely different. They're a type of penguin tetra, but they're not your standard penguin. They call them the obligwins or some such thing. Penguin, they're a bigger fish than your regular hockey sticks, about 3 inches. I was thinking I might stick those in with those Kiramadas we got a few months back. And last thing on this order is desert gobies. I don't know if I get any of these at all, but desert gobies are a super cool goby. They're I did a little research on them before I bought them. And now I'm going to blank on all the cool things about them. Catch me up when you get here and talk to me about the desert gobies, because they have some really neat natural history on those guys. And that's it for this little order.